Hail Kingdom, welcome to Pass of Exile 2. It's day 2 where I try to permanently freeze, electrocute and stun my enemies, but I decided to throw this idea into trash and make this gigachad that basically one-shots every boss. Why? Well, on day 1 we got Headhunter and I'm feeling insanely powerful. And now I'm trying to make this permanent freeze stun, basically permalock build. And it works nicely, unless we find bosses and enemies with loads of resistances to every elemental damage type. Yeah, that's when our fight's starting to last for like few minutes versus basic map bosses. Of course he is not basic, he is 10 million HP map boss, but by the end of this video you will see how I will build exactly the same character into machine that can basically one-shot these guys by holding one single button. And honestly, it's still a secret to me why GGG does not want us to build up these immobilization effects easier. Why? And they want us to scale critical damage insanely easy and just one-shot bosses. Okay, it is what it is. Anyway, after spending 4 minutes on this boss, I questioned my existence and decided to finally tweak my build. I started by adding Frost Wall and Gathering Storm. This combination is just brutal. All I need is just extra ice crystals on Frost Wall, with Fortress, Cascade, Glacier and all other stuff. Also, it's really boring to keep these power charges up and running all the time, so I removed them from Hand of Chayula, and actually you can see all build on my Mobalytics in a pinned comment. But basically I added elemental weakness to Hand of Chayula, and now we are ready to go. Ice Strike is at 47k DPS at the moment, and it clearing enemies pretty fast. It clears bosses also pretty fast. But I decided to set a goal for today. I found a bunch of quarterstaffs with high critical hit chance roll and got all of them for less than 1 divine orb. As you can guess, my goal will be to upgrade a weapon. I checked DPS on basic magic bases and then I started crafting my first 3 quarterstaffs. I start by adding increased attack speed with essence and then quickly checking what we can desecrate, because I can affect what I will get on my weapons. I found instantly that I can increase my cold damage and freeze build up, exactly what I need, with Kurgal modifier. Therefore I combined Abyssal Omens for prefix Kurgal modifiers and used Jobon on my quarterstaffs. It's just adding prefix modifier that will be rerolled into Kurgal modifier all the time. And now, biggest pain point for me. I got 3 fracturing orbs that I can easily sell and get 22 divine orbs in my pockets, but I don't want to sell them right now, I want to craft. So, this extremely expensive currency will be able to lock one of these mods, and I'm looking to lock prefix or critical hit chance, because with critical hit chance I will be able to fix it later. And first one got exactly critical hit chance. Let's see what we'll have on second quarterstaff. Lightning damage, perfect. Okay, let's see the last one. And attack speed, okay. 1 brick, pretty good. Let's finish our perfect quarterstaff right now with locked prefix. It's super easy. I will add Sinistral Crystallization Omen and combine it with Essence of Battle. Perfect Essence of Battle. It eats one of the modifiers and it will eat prefix modifier. Lightning damage is locked, therefore I will eat my green modifier and get level to all attack skills. Then I just slam Exalted Orb and I got extremely low increased physical damage. Okay, 1 more Crystallization Omen and another perfect essence that will give me extra damage as physical damage. And I finish this craft just by slamming Greater or Perfect Exalted Orb to see what we will get. On this quarterstaff we get increased physical damage and accuracy rating. Not perfect, but it will work for now. I finished other crafts mostly by slamming Exalted Orbs, and then I revealed modifiers and we are ready, after increasing quality and sorting runes. Well, I am feeling ready and we need to test our new weapon. So we are going for Citadels, because I haven't beaten Arbiter yet. Look at this, our clear is already pretty good, especially with this new quarterstaff that got extra physical damage and it helps to clear with our combination on Herald of Ice. But what about bossing? Okay, should I freeze him first? I guess let's just try. Oh my god, I messed the button. So Frost Wall and boom. Where is the damage? Oh, that's where is the damage. Oh my god, it feels great. Not only feels, but also it looks insanely great. I don't even see my damage. Basically, bosses just disappear from the screen after I use Frost Wall and then use Guzzling Storm. It's just insane. But have you noticed what just happened? I will explain later, because I approached Citadel with Waystone drop chance of 80% plus, and I added 2 tablets with extra chances for extra Waystones. Guess what happened? After I demolished this boss with just one single combination, pretty easily, and by the way, the thing that I will explain later just happened again. Anyway, from this boss I got 2 tablets with this combination of Waystone and tablets. So now I can quickly sell leftover tablets, and then I get a little bit of Exalted Orbs. But I need to beat Arbiter as fast as possible, because he will start to drop these red fragments, which costs around 3 divines and not 100 Exalted Orbs. Therefore I decided to buy tablets that I don't have yet and do ultimate test. A fight versus Arbiter of Ash, the pinnacle boss. Okie dokie. Mr. Arbiter. Let's freeze him. Oh yeah. Okay. Just 2 shots. That's so crazy. I don't know how you saw this, but the guy just defeated him with the same combination without any equipment. Okay, I need to concentrate right now. This thing should one-shot everyone, I guess. Okay, dokie. Oh, you want to fight me while I'm playing your mechanics? Bro, chill. Okay, he's chilled. Frozen. No, he won't be frozen. Only in a second. And now the combination. Okay, that was cool, and also I dropped insanely nice regalia that will be sold for like 20, maybe 30 divine orbs. Pretty nice. And since build feels so good, it's nice to get a little bit of currency. I started farming these cleansed areas to get fraction corpse, they sell really nicely. Also these areas got this big white statues that increases rarity, and this increases basically all the loot nearby of them and on nearby packs. I'm playing mostly Abyss and mostly Breach to get loads of splinters and loads of currency from Abyss. Abyss currency is nice for crafting and also it can be sold pretty nicely. Breach, on the other hand, will be used to play Breach right now. Yeah, I still can sell catalysts if I just need a little bit of currency fast, but who needs currency fast when you can destroy bosses like this? Do you see this? It's just one basic shot. So, about crafts. I tried to get as many slick jackets as possible with tier 1 increased evasion rating and also with tier 1 or tier 2 resistance. Some of them drops, some of them not, but then I'm adding Exalted Orb into suffix, trying to get 3 resistances. Then I like to desecrate this item, but trying to reveal desecration costs 250 Exalted Orbs, while I can get 3 perfect Exalted Orbs for 1 Divine Orb, which is extremely cheap in my opinion. And it always rolls some nice tier 1 mods, like increased physical turns damage, yeah. I use 10% of currency I get to buy these jackets cheaply, for 1 Divine Orb or even less. Also I'm hunting for some underpriced boots with high movement speed, but for example with 1 better roll at the bottom. By using this desecration on bottom, I got 33% chance to remove intelligence and then reroll it for extra resistance. Then I sell these boots quickly for around 3, 4, 5 Divine Orbs. But biggest change is now I'm playing bosses. I'm not selling splinters, I'm trying to fight bosses and get some big rewards. Yeah, we can sell these 150 splinters for a ritual and maybe get half of divine, but instead I'm trying to play this boss. Yeah, it takes a little bit of time, but with my build it's pretty quickly, and then we get chance to get some high cost omens that will give us 5, maybe even 10 divine orbs at the same time. And same story for Breach, there is big loot explosion before the boss, and boss himself drops item level 82 items, for example boots. I just buy Omen of Putrefaction for 3 Exalted Orbs and then putrefy it after adding Quality and Socket. This is small chance, but it's free and we can get insanely powerful 35 movement speed boots from this. And the boots that is on me right now made exactly with the same technique. I rolled movement speed and triple resistance. Guess what? This boots is over 100 divines right now. Pretty crazy. But it's not it. Of course, loot is great, crafting is great, but there's another thing that I'm hunting right now, and this costs a lot. After killing this boss, we can get chance to get Ul Nitol Embrace. Yeah, we got it. I decided to check how much it costs right now, and guess what? This little support gem will cost 26k Exalted Orbs, which is easily translated into 100 divines. Yeah, 100 divines for support gem.
This is too fucked up for me even to think about.
Actually, it will improve my clear, so I decided to keep it on my Herald of Ice, to improve armor break and therefore clear. And definitely you want to see how it looks in the battle, and that's the best place to showcase you how we basically clear screens with one single attack. Yeah, looks insanely cool. There's a bunch of other support gems that cost a lot. For example, near the Sinking Spire, I decided to use Grand Project to get into this map with unique boss without traveling. It was insanely bright idea.
So bright, you got to wonder why nobody never thought about it before.
But here's demonstration why you never run insanely hard weight stones when running towers with Grand Project. Yeah, demonstration was quick, unlike my way to this tower. Anyway, I'm still slowly playing bridges, selling a bunch of stuff that I get from bridges, from rituals, and getting a bunch of divine orbs. Again, 10% of the sales going into crafts and everything else staying in my pockets. Also, I've got plenty of time to think what I want to change in my build. And again, I want to change number of buttons I need to press to defeat bosses and basically everyone. I want to shrink it down to just one single button. Look, we can create these frost walls, we can do Gathering Storm, but it requires time, precision, and lots of button presses. So when I finally reached this Sacred Reservoir, I got an idea. Just look at this, how it looks. Yeah, I'm pressing on the bell, but honestly this build does not require you to even press on the bell. You can just hold I strike and look what will happen. And it just melts bosses. Yeah, without bell. It's just crazy. Oh my goodness. While mapping, well, same story. It clears maps even faster, and again, all I need to do is to just hold one button. Don't need to gather power charges, don't need to activate buffs all the time, don't need to activate this charge stuff and other weird shenanigans. I just attack, 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 and bosses melts. Yeah, just like that. How it works? Well, look at his health pool right now. So we see that he should have around 10 million HP based on health bar right now, and he instantly will be erased from existence just like that. That's because instead of casting our frost walls manually, I'm using cast on critical hit, and it's just broken because we got mana leech with our ice strike, so we're leeching loads of mana, and we got almost 100% critical hit chance. Therefore we're creating ice walls every few seconds, and there's like tons of ice walls, and this results in basically what you see on the screen right now. There's tons of ice walls that instantly disappear, instantly blast, and instantly erase bosses. Honestly, I was a little bit disappointed for today, because we instantly crafted insanely good quarter stuff. I crafted all the slots for my armor pieces I need, body armor and boots most importantly, and I haven't even tried. This day is just absurdly lucky. At least that's what I thought. Actually, in a few seconds I will see that this day is even more luckier, because I will get one more Ul Nitol Embrace. And I decided it's time to become absurdly rich. Yeah. So, I don't need second one, I instantly used my currency exchange market and I instantly sold it for 94 divine orbs. Not 92, 94. It's super important, and basically I'm going to flip like yesterday, like on day one. And I instantly checked PoE Ninja for economy and for volume per hour. I want high volume because I want people to actually trade for these items constantly and as much as possible. Picking stuff from top 4 is a safe bet, and I decided to stick with Ul Nitol for a little bit. Basically, I will be flipping right now like yesterday, but instead of getting 100 Exalted Orbs, I will buy it for 92 divine orbs and it will instantly be bought, almost instantly at least. After getting one Neutral Embrace back to my pockets, I will instantly list it for 98 divine orbs and wait a little bit. Then I sell it, buy another one for 92 divine orbs and it's 6 divine orbs profit, and then instantly sell it for 96, so it's 4 extra divine orbs, and just like that, in 1 hour I started to flip Rakiatas and Garukan resolves, making around 20 divines every 5 minutes, but of course it's boring. So after getting a little bit of currency, I prepared for day 3. Well, instead of flipping Garukan resolve, I cubed it. And now you may ask, why do you need to farm here when you basically one-shot bosses with basic attack? I will say yeah. It's super easy, super chill farm, and actually it's pretty boring, but I'm aiming for a really big buck. I want to get absurdly rich, and if you're interested how I will manage to do it, well, you will see the next part on the screen right now. I hope you enjoyed the video and see you in the next series.